Get it? Fall.
What's that one?
Update.
Welcome back to
Update. We're not playing Dark Souls.
Welcome back to Chinstrap Chaps.
Yes.
I have stuff in my mouth.
You're going the wrong way.
Yep. So do you want to hang out? Can I talk to you?
If I have a kid, I hope she grows up to be just like Ellie.
Except for, I was going to say except for less swearing.
Yeah, I hope she can control herself, but you know. This may be a weird question, Billy. But have you ever given thought to like having kids and how it would be to have kids? I mean, I know we're still young, we haven't that's not what we're thinking about, but like I'd like to have kids one day.
I would like to have my own kids because I personally despise most kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that would obviously change once you have your own child to worry about, but you know.
Once I have my own child, then I'll be like, okay, I understand they're probably a pain in the ass, and I will love my kids. I will probably still despise other people's kids, but, you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, I
don't have to love them. I don't have that thing in my body to say, hey, I love you.
You have no attachment to them. There's no reason for you to be attached to them. But if you had a choice, or like, what would you prefer, having a boy or a girl?
I would like to have actually both, but first, boy.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Just because?
Yeah.
I'd be cool with either.
Yeah, I mean, I want both of them just so I can have the experience of raising both.
Yeah, I can understand that. No, I probably would. I'd probably feel the same way about that, actually. Aw. I like how she looks away from you when you get up to her. It's storytelling like that that makes it more effective.
Yep.
You don't ever notice it, but it's there, man. Eco's the same way. Which we might be playing that game at some point in our Let's Play career as well. Which I would like. That would be your game, Billy, because you've never played it.
It's very true.
It's a short game, very short game. Took me about 3.5 hours the first time to beat that game.
So it's gonna take me like 6.
No. I mean, how good are you with puzzles?
I'm pretty decent. It really depends on the kind of puzzles.
The puzzles in that game aren't like.
Can I shoot it in the face?
Brain-bustingly hard, but shoot what in the face?
The puzzles. I think she answered my she answered my question of nope.
You cannot. You cannot.
Come over here and let me talk to you.
Wow, look at that.
That's a backdrop. People would take their pictures in front of it.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Piece of fucking shit.
Okay, yeah. Something on your mind?
I wasn't trying to interrupt you back there. You were taking a really long time, and I thought maybe he's gotten into trouble.
It don't matter what you thought. I need you to listen to me.
I do. It's just that.
Oh, Ellie, you're so adorable.
Teenagers and their problems.
We'll just wait till she's, old
I'm a
enough.
terrible dad.
Just wait for...
Throwing bottles.
Just wait for her to be in the age of, a high schooler, around 16 or so. Then she'd be like, God, this guy hasn't texted me back yet. It's bullshit.
Ellie, there is no phones working.
Shut up, Dad.
I'm not even your father. Shut up, Dad.
Keith Moon returns, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, I did it.
I should get some random, drum sounds. Like a drum solo fucking thing and put it over you hitting.
Hey, it still works. It's probably out of tune.
Oh, well, it's out of tune as shit.
That's what happens when it's near so much goddamn moisture.
And the apocalypse happened, too.
Yeah, well. I don't think the apocalypse really makes things go out of tune.
Well, pianos, they do need to be tuned, pretty often, actually.
Yeah.
I know pretty much, all the pianos at Wayne State need to be tuned every so often. Because the room that I have my lessons in, like every so often there will be people in there tuning the piano, and they got to do it.
Yeah, well,
especially when a school like that, they've got old shitty stuff, Well,
that's what happens because wood stretches and things bend. And...
That happened to my acoustic guitar. The wood warped because of the temperature changes, and some of the notes that I would try to play would be nothing but buzzy dead notes.
Did you get it fixed?
I did. I think I took it.
Do they just
I don't know what they do to it. I really don't.
They probably put some clamps on it to clamp it back to the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, probably. Because I think the neck bowed out a little bit. So if you had it with this facing up, I think the neck went down a little bit. Because around the 12th fret, I tried to play a note and you'd get you just get buzz. That's it. You wouldn't even produce a note. It would just buzz the whole time.
Bzzz.
Bzzz. Beezid. No. Better get some royalties from that shit. We won't. Oh, poop!
Keep your head down.
I always love this part because she's a better shot than both
Me.
of us. I'm not gonna say you in particular because it was the same thing with me.
Here.
This is so stupid. You'd have more of a fucking chance if you let me help.
I am. You seem to know your way around
Your
a
fucking
gun.
mouth, Ellie. Your fucking language.
Well, I sort of shot a rifle before.
Oh,
What's
you
funny-
sorta shot up?
What's funny is I don't think
With babies.
Joel ever says fuck
It's the
in
same
this
basic
whole game.
concept. Lift it up.
Not that I know of. He only swears once or twice that I remember.
3 times he's sworn so far.
Yeah,
I've been counting.
Bolt back.
sure.
So if he never swears again, you did not lie to me at the start.
Fire. You're gonna want
What?
to get another round in there quick.
Because you said
Listen to me.
then he only swears 3 times in this game.
I get in trouble then.
And he's already sworn 3 times. So
Oh,
if
okay.
if he swears one more time, I am going to pull a hair out of your arm and clone you. And probably lose it.
I think you said that out of order. I'm going to pull a hair out of your arm with the intent of cloning you, but I know for certain I'm going to lose it. So much is said in that one look.
You're welcome.
And that. God damn it, Neil Druckmann,
Who's Neil Druckmann?
the creative director
Who?
who worked on this game.
Oh.
I believe he also did I think he did Uncharted 2 as well. He was the creative director for that, if I'm not mistaken. And that's why Uncharted 2 was the best one in the series.
What the hell's he yapping about? Take a breath. Who's dead?
Dude, you killed 76 of them? Holy shit.
Holy shit. I'm pretty badass.
I doubt it was 76 people, but... I wish they had...
Count them. Count them all for me.
No. I was just going to say, I wish they had a death counter like they did in the Rambo movies.
Well, you can do it.
I don't want to do it.
Well,
I'm not going to do it.
Fine.
Because that would require me to watch many hours of footage over again, and I don't want to.
It's only
Shut up.
2.5 hours.
No. Alright.
I was gonna make a pun about baseball.
Deathbot? See, she's shooting dudes, but she's shooting them so accurately, it's ridiculous. She was like a sniper in the fucking army in a past life or something.
She's Mitch's mom.
I knew that was going to come up. That's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Little Mitch's mom was a sniper. Don't expect it because she's 5 foot nothing, 200 and
She looks like a model.
207 grams.
I'm not going to say, all the, oh, she's fucking hot. I mean, she's pretty good looking.
I touch her.
But she looks like a supermodel.
I touch her hand because I am a gentleman, and I would not just...
She's a nice lady. You know who else is a nice lady? Yo, mom. Up!
She is.
Yeah, she's pretty nice. Yeah.
Are you okay?
She doesn't watch our videos, does she?
No. I don't know. She knows that we do videos, but she is too important, I guess, to watch things I make.
Speaking of which, why are they changing? Okay, we've got a couple of empty, plenty of empty. Oh my lord!
He died.
That guy turned into Laffy Taffy. Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
That was brutal.
Continue.
We've got plenty of empty stores here in Richmond. We've got like a couple strip mall sort of areas that just they're not filled up with stores. And for some reason, all of the ones that have been filled up, for whatever reason, they make duplicate stores, and I don't know why. Like we've got an AutoZone, and then we had an empty store, and then they put a Bill O'Reilly's Auto Parts there. Why? I don't know why.
Why? Because competition.
And then they put that tobacco place in. We already had a smokers there. I don't know. Point being that
we got a lot of duplicates. No, but the thing is, did you see on that one new one, they're putting Fraser Optical there? Yeah. No, but they're actually just moving.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, why? That's the second time they've moved.
Because, I know this because she works.
I know. That's why I brought it up, is because we were talking about your mother.
I will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because they are renting the building they're in now.
Oh, they're simply renting it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god. And the people who work there, basically, like who own the place, they're in New York. So whenever anything happens, nothing gets done. So they're moving, and they're actually going to own that building.
Oh, okay. So they'll own it this time?
Yep.
Well, that's a step. That's good, but it's just kind of like, now what's going to go in that old place now? It's like...
Probably another pizza place.
Dear God, I hope not.
I would not... It would not be smart since it's right next to Jets.
We've got 4 pizza places. And the Jets is across the street from Little Caesars.
Yeah.
So... And we're just right down the road from them.
Yep. And then Tivoli's is right down the road from there.
Yep. We've got a lot of churches here.
We got churches and pizza.
We got churches and pizza.
We have like 11 churches, I think.
I know. Which, you know what, in all honesty, for some areas, that's not that many. But for the size of what Richmond is, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Richmond is literally like a stretch of road that's maybe like 5 miles long, and that's it.
I'm being wrecked.
Yes, you are.
I am being wrecked.
You are getting the shit kicked out of you. But yeah, Richmond's basically a town built along like a 5-mile stretch of road, and that's pretty much it.
And it's all church.
And there's churches everywhere, and we've got a lot of duplicate stores that don't need to exist.
Yep.
And there's a lot of like smaller businesses that try to make their presence known here, but they all fail. Like, there was that one video rental store that we had a while ago that was just a complete dumbass idea. Because at the time we still had a Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Which now doesn't exist. Now that's a Jimmy John's. But we do have a family video. And that actually is doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy to see because I like to still rent games because I don't like to spend... Nice shot. I don't like to... Did you just get that guy in the head too? Wow, yeah. Dude, you're doing awesome right now.
Oh.
Never mind. You're getting some crazy good headshots, man. You're doing really well.
Oh,
and
no!
You're fucking dead, so never mind. And scratch everything I just said.
But anyway, I was doing really well.
Well, you got those 2 dudes. That was awesome. But, yeah, we've got a lot of duplicate stores. And we seem to be repeating ourselves.
Again.
Did I mention that we repeat ourselves a lot?
Shut up.
Did I mention we have a lot of duplicate
The joke
stores?
is gone!
Did we, I like being able to rent games and shit because people are gonna fucking hate me for this, but, I know I've already talked to you about this, but I'm gonna fucking bring it up for everybody else. I had pre-ordered GTA 5 a while ago, but then, like, a week after I pre-ordered it, I canceled it because I'm like, I don't want to buy that game. I don't want to buy that game. Because you know why? It's GTA. It's gonna be another GTA game. It's gonna be very, you know... It's not going to be that much different from
GTA 4.
GTA 4. And, you know, it's like, you know, am I going to play it? Yeah. I have no doubt that it's going to be a good game. It's just that, you know, I just don't want to spend $60 on a game that I know what I'm going to be getting out of it, you know?
Yeah.
My nephew he was telling me all about it the other day. And he said, one of his arguments was all the different activities that you can do in the game. Like you can play tennis now, you can play golf, you can do all these different things. Which sure, that's cool, but he I like the way he put it. He said,
Did I win?
"You don't ever need to buy another golf game, or you don't need to buy a tennis game because you can do it all in this game." But it's like, well,
All right, come on down.
the game's not built around golf or tennis. It's
No.
built around carjacking people and shooting people and that sort of thing. And the thing is, for me, is like I can understand where he's coming from. Like you can do all of that stuff in the game, which is that's a cool feature. But honestly, when
They don't put enough attention to it to actually make it good.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like when has any of those things in the games been good? Like when have you ever said to yourself, "Oh, dude, the fucking billiards in GTA 4, awesome. I just like playing that over and over." Or like, "Dude, the bowling, I love playing that just over and over." It's like nobody says that. You do it once because it's part of the mission, and then you never do it again.
A little more your size.
Yeah.
Seriously, no, that's how it is. It's like,
For emergency.
sure, it's cool that you can do it, but it sucks.
Okay.
Like, it's awful. It's kind of like the golf in Yakuza 4. It's just entertaining because it sucks so bad,
Yeah.
and it's really difficult.
Now the safety zone, you know how to switch it off?
No.
I do.
Oh my.
You gotta respect it. This
Oh my.
Joel.
Apparently, we've been playing for 43 minutes.
Oh, I forgot to do the timer.
Again.
Oh, we still got some time.
Yep.
Give it another 8 minutes or so.
But yeah, so
We're
I like GTA.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good game. I have no doubt, but I just don't want to spend $60 on that because
You know what I would like, though? To be able to play it as a normal, everyday citizen. I don't have to. I don't have to be an ass and kill everyone
and
and
steal cars and shit.
yeah, or do drug stuff, and I just want it to be
I know. That's the thing.
normal.
That's the thing. Like, all right. The thing is like Rockstar, they can make good games, like gameplay wise, but their stories suck, man. I'm just gonna say it. Their stories suck ass.
It's always the same.
It's the same thing every time. And now they're kind of like, I don't know. It's like they're trying to change it a little bit, but it's so stereotypical. Like, all right, they got the 3 different characters, right? But it's like none of them are really that interesting to me. Like, Franklin is the stereotypical black dude from the hood.
yeah.
Michael is... I mean, they're trying to be a little bit different with him, but it's still kind of the exact same premise as everything else. Like, he's like that rich guy, but he misses his old, like, ways of robbing stores and shit. And it's like... It's kind of just a small tweak on every other character from the GTA series where they're trying to avoid their dark past,
Yeah.
but then they get pulled back into it. Instead
Where
of him
he's
being,
willingly
yeah,
going.
where he's willingly like, I want to go back to that because it was exciting and fun. But it's the same idea. Like, he's, he misses his old way of life, or he's not trying to avoid his old way of life, or at least he was for a while. But now he's like, I want to go back to it.
Yeah.
Basically, the idea is that he's returning to, somehow he gets
A life of crime.
Yeah, he gets involved back in, into his old habits or his old way of life. And then Trevor is just the insane dude who's just trying to be zany for the sake of being somebody different and not flat and bland like the other 2 characters. And it's just kind of a cheap cop-out, if you ask me, because it's like, what's his personality? Let's just have him be crazy and weird. Let's have him just not make sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
What are his motivations? Who cares? He's a nutcase. He just wants to fuck shit up. Whatever.
I think, the trailers probably don't do it justice. So
Probably not.
We will
but-
see.
But honestly, it's a fucking Rockstar story. Like your standards or hopes are that high to begin with.
No.
We're probably gonna get. I will probably get a lot of flack for it, but I don't give 2 shits, man. It's like GTA hasn't like evolved at like that much since like San Andreas. It's pretty much been the same thing. Hell, even from like fucking Vice City, it hasn't really changed that much. Like, granted, GTA San Andreas did introduce a lot of stuff like bikes and a
Which
bunch
they're
of different
bringing
vehicles. A bunch of different vehicles. They introduced like the stat building stuff, which I don't think they're bringing back because nobody liked it.
I thought it was actually decent.
I thought it was kind of cool, but I liked kind of where they like the idea behind it. But
On it.
some of the stuff like having to eat and whatnot was kind of annoying.
Stupid chain is stuck.
But
Hold on.
you know, they're bringing in like the car modding and that sort of thing was kind of neat. But I don't know. It's gonna be another GTA game. I remember I just read up online not too long ago today that Hideo Kojima actually is kind of depressed at what GTA 5 is doing, and he says that Metal Gear Solid 5 will not live up to what GTA 5 is doing in terms of the open world idea. And I think I kind of think it is him trying to be modest, because it's his first time ever doing a open world game. You have to get the cart thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But anyway, yeah, I think he's being modest because, you know, he knows his games are awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you can't deny that. But he's like, you know, he's like, Metal Gear Solid 5 will never be as good as that because of the open world aspect. I've never, you know, it's basically because he's never done an open world game before. But you know what? I think the open world stuff in GTA 5 will be awesome. But if I had to toss up between the two games, I mean, it should be obvious. I would pick Metal Gear Solid 5 over GTA any day.
Yes, of course.
Because I actually think that a lot of the stuff within MGS5, at least from what we've heard, we know what's going to happen in it, or at least like some of the gameplay stuff that I've seen, looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I mean, sure, it's kind of got a lot of the same principles that, you know, GTA has, like where you can call in vehicles and that sort of thing and drive them around and do that sort of thing. But I like how they're kind of like more so, I think, than GTA ever has. I know that they're switching it up in GTA 5, or they're giving you the choices on how to approach certain situations. Like if you go to rob a bank, like you can either be loud or you can be quiet, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. But I like how they're giving you the same freedom in MGS 5, where you can sneak in by yourself, or you can go in like and call in a tank or an airstrike or whatever, and go in and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like taking like a mercenary sort of approach, except I think Metal Gear Solid will do it a lot better.
Yeah.
But
we will see what happens when they come out.
Yeah. I'm excited for that shit. A lot of people I hear now, even though a lot of people have pre-ordered PS4s and stuff, there's like an equal number of them who aren't planning on picking one up launch day, and I can completely understand why. I'm picking one up on launch day just because, fuck it.
I don't have the money to do that.
Why not, you know? I had the money for it, so that's why I put $300 down on it.
Yeah.
On it, so I had the money at one point, but now I don't have it anymore, obviously. But a lot of people, I can understand why, and that's the one fear that I have when I get it. I'm like, I've got it, now what? Because there's really not a lot of launch title games that are really that good looking. But I guess mainly what it is, I just want to secure my own console, and then I'll just wait it out until more games show up.
Kind of like what happened with the PS3.
Yeah.
That's what me and Jimmy did.
Mm.
But I know Jimmy's going to buy the PS4, so I'll just play it when I go over his house.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Did they wipe out the entire crew over there? What you got?
Bitch.
Are you beating him with a health kit?
Yeah. How's this for help?
Anyway, this is another episode where we just didn't really... Oh my god!
You killed that guy! What the fuck is wrong with you?
You sick bastard!
Anyway.
This is another episode where we didn't really talk about what's going on in the game, but you can see what's happening. Shit's going down. Shit is spraying all over the wall.
That is disgusting.
Sorry.
Say it again.
You ever see Mythbusters where they actually tested that, like if shit hit a fan, that it would splatter? It doesn't splatter.
Yeah, it just kind of clumps into.
You kind of remember that scene from Airplane where that happens.
Yeah.
Play it.
I forgot to check the oil pressure. When Kramer hears about this, the shit's gonna hit the fan.
All right.
See that part? It just swirls around the fan and that's it.
You know, I really miss Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
It's a shame.
He was such a good actor. I'd touch his tub.
Next time on Chinstrap Chaps, I just want to let you both know that we're all counting on you. Good luck.